Municipalities are beginning to take action of their own concerning how medical marijuana will work in their communities. At the same time, lawmakers are examining the impact of State Question 788 on the employer-employee relationship.
3 cities, Broken Arrow, Yukon, and Shawnee, have already passed ordinances which are stricter than State Question 788. Attorney Chad Moody feels Shawnee and the others have stepped beyond their authority.
The city of Shawnee is a political subdivision of the state of Oklahoma, and as a political subdivision, it can no more override the will of the people of the state of Oklahoma than the people of Oklahoma can override the will of the federal government in matters where the federal government has legitimate jurisdiction.
Municipalities cannot put more restrictions than State Question 788 did on medical cannabis-related businesses. Moody says cities must treat legal marijuana businesses just like other business.
I think that they'd better come at it from a very equal protection oriented kind of standpoint, that they need to be thinking in terms of if a coffee shop or a liquor store can be here, then a cannabis dispensary can be here.
In the meantime, the Joint Legislative Medical Marijuana Work Group turns its focus to how employers are affected by having employees who use medical marijuana. The state chamber is concerned about how medical cannabis is handled in the workplace.
I think your focus and the public's focus should be on safety for workers, consistency for business, and clear statutory guidance over the playing field.
Morgan claims businesses are searching for guidance on how to handle the employee-employer relationship in light of legal medical marijuana.
They're used to dealing with employee relationships based on the current existing laws. But this new law creates some very unique questions concerning their traditional relationship and rights and responsibilities.
Employment attorney Courtney Wormington joined Morgan to outline the concerns some businesses have, like workplace safety.
I think people simply didn't understand when the particular language was used. But the good news is that there are what I think relatively simple fixes.
Medical marijuana patients have raised concerns about how employers have to approach their use of cannabis, especially when it comes to drug testing. Wormington believes the law should treat medical marijuana like any other prescription drug.
What we're asking is put it on equal footing with every other kind of lawful prescription drug, right? I mean, why give it an elevated status above everything else?
Morgan supports a special session to get the regulatory framework right.
I think rather than making a mess of it further, then I think we need to get it right by making sure we have what we think is a very good regulatory system. So as fast as you all can move, we think that would be good. And we support a special session, but only if you can get it right.
Co-chair John Eccles asked Morgan to clarify what the state chamber wanted lawmakers to accomplish during a special session and that it was different from what House Democrats are calling for.
If we could delay implementation, it will give this committee and the legislature time to be able to put this regulatory scheme in place. If not, we would like to see the legislature move as quickly as possible to address the concerns we raised today.
At this point, a special session is not likely. However, lawmakers are working with the state's medical marijuana stakeholders to draft a bill for the full legislature to consider next session.